Good evening. My name is Maureen Power, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada. My main objective is to hopefully help you to remove you from your everyday stresses, and then help you to develop your creativity through stamping. I've been a demonstrator now for 8 years, and I love it today as much as I loved it back in the beginning. If you would like to join my team, it's a great time to do it because you will get first look at what is coming up in our calendar, in our catalog. I couldn't say the word. In our catalog in May. And you will have the option of pre-ordering as well. I am tonight drinking a cup of tea. I just came off of a 3-day retreat. I think it went relatively well. And the only thing I have to say is this is the first retreat that pretty well took all the good out of me. As you can see, I have a cold sore. My jaws, my glands are swollen. It took the good out of me, this one did. I'm not getting any younger. Anyway, tonight's, I do a live video every week. I try to come live. And tonight's video is going to be another card sketch. So what I do when I want to do a card sketch, I go in on Pinterest. I come up with a sketch that I want to follow. And you can do it exactly as they have it on the sketch, or you can change it up a bit. So I am going to turn the camera around. I don't think there's any other announcements. There's some really nice things coming out in the new catalog. But again, I can't show the inside the catalog. I don't have it here anyway. But I did place my pre-order, and I should have a catalog within a couple of weeks. Takes everything a lot longer to get here to Newfoundland than it does to other demonstrators in the rest of Canada. So I am going to turn the camera around and show you the sketch. I'm not going to show you the finished card. I will do that after. But let's turn around and get started. Try to get that. So here's the card sketch that I'm going to do. And your basic card is 4 1/4 wide by 5 1/2 high. And your first layer is 4 1/8 wide by 5 3/8 high. Okay, so I'm choosing, and even though this is 5 1/2 high, it's actually 11 across because you fold it. So this one is actually 8 by 5 1/2. How did I do that? Should be 8. Okay. We're going to have to go with it. 4 1/4 I did score. All right. And believe me, I could be making some mistakes tonight because, like I said, I am tired. Then I have a piece of white cardstock. I have 2 pieces actually. And they're cut at 5 1/4 by 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. Because I want to have a very thin layer right here. So this right here is my card base. Then I have a thin layer right here, this one, okay? So I'm going to put that down for now. I unpacked my bag, but I don't see my adhesive tape. Just 1 second. I will get another case. So we have our cases, and then we have our refills to go in those cases. So I'm going to open that up and show it to you. It's not very often I do that on camera, so it's a good time to show you. Every time you want to take any buildup of glue off of your edges right here. Okay. Then you're going to find the side that has these knobs in it. This one doesn't. you're going to turn this over to the knobs, and the bigger one goes in the big spot, and the little one goes in the smaller spot. You put it all together, and you're ready to go. You may have to get your tape started. There you go. And I have my card over here on the side. So then I'm just going to place that down. And if you go corner to corner without actually laying it down, you can get a better judgment if you're lined up properly. This one I have the same size, but I'm going to cut that down. I like my inside to be, my desk is still full of stuff here, to be 4 by 5 1/4, because I like to see a bit of the cardstock. So like I said, you don't have to do it exactly as the sketch shows. So I'm going to put that here because I think you might see it better. Maybe not. This is going to be my inside, and anybody who knows me knows I don't write anything on the inside. I don't stamp anything, I should say, on the inside until such time as I go to use it. Because I never necessarily know what occasion I'm going to use it for. Now, what I did, I took my two-tone strawberry slush cardstock. So this looks like that for the most part. If you turn it over, there's the lighter side. Now, I'm going to use the lighter side tonight. I embossed it using our Damask Designs embossing folder. See that? So that's what I'm going to use. I already embossed it, but where it's two-tone, I'm going to take this little emery board. I already started to do it, and then I said, no, I'll wait. And I want some of that white to show through. So I'm just going to go over that. You'll have a little bit of residue gone on the floor. All right. So now, because that is embossed, they didn't emboss theirs, if you notice, but I'm going to emboss mine. Need another glue. Probably take off that little bit of sticky and then it might come out. Yeah. Okay. Then to put this on this side. And I'm going to get a bit of glue on my fingers. Okay. So then what I did, I wanted the white, then, and again, they have 2 layers, but I wanted 3 layers, okay? So my first layer is cut at 2 1/4 by 2. My second layers are cut at 2 1/8 by 1 7/8. And my third layer is cut at 1 7/5 by 2 3/8. So that's going to go there. I didn't do it this way on my other one. Then I'm going to put this one here. And then I have the final one that I changed up a bit. That is going to go there, okay? So let me show you the paper that I used tonight. It is 166125 Floral Charm. I don't have much of it left, to be quite honest with you. But let me see if I can find all the pieces. So here's one. And the back. Whoops. Here's another one. The back of that one. Here's, I think I did that one, yes. Here's this one, which is that there. And the back. Keeps moving my camera. Here's another one. I think I showed you that one. Let's see. Then there's this one. And the one I'm using now is, I think it's this one here. Oh, I already showed that. So as you can see, I've got most of that pack pretty well used up. So the first thing I'm going to do is put all of these together. And they're not going to be dimension. I'm not going to put any dimension on them. I took another mouthful of tea. So I'm just going to put a little bit of Stampin' Seal. The same thing here. Make sure if it's directional that you put it down directional. Let's do this one. What's everybody sipping on tonight? I don't see any comments. Of course, Facebook hasn't let me see comments in a while. I don't know if I'm a bad girl or what it is, but it doesn't necessarily let me see comments anymore. Must be a certain setting, and I just don't know what it is. I'm not the most tech-savvy person in the world. And let's put this one right here. Okay, so there's my 3 pieces. So I think what I'm going to do is lay them down. Okay, this one oh, that's the middle one. Not the one that I want to lay down yet. So I'm going to put this, I'm just going to give it a marginal border. And the same thing with this one. Put that down there about the same border of distance. It is going to overlap. Now theirs didn't seem like it overlapped very much, but it's because they didn't have the second layer or the second layers here. I wanted to kind of spice it up a bit. Now, because I'm putting it this way, I am going to put a dimensional on both sides where these are popped. Where are my dimensionals? I had them out today. I'll have to get another pack. 1 second. Let's see. I can use my little ones for now. So I'm going to put one there and one here. and try to even that one up. Okay. The next thing is my sentiment. And I'm going to take the happy birthday from the lovely arrangement. So happy birthday, where's that too? We're down here. So I'm going to lay that there. That way it won't be twisted. I'm going to pick it up. I am going to use Strawberry Slush, as that is my color that's predominant in this. And with the camera in my way, I'm going to see how I do on that very thin strip. Not bad. It's going to do. So now there's, what am I trying to say? That's straight across, and then I can put a dimensional on either end. And this has to be a mini. So I am going to line it up. Take these off. And I am just going to put that across here. All right. Then I cut a flower out of my designer series paper. And that's going to sit right here. So I'm going to put a little bit of seal right here on this piece. And I'm going to put dimensionals where they're tiny. I'm just going to put 2 on it. Put that there. So, and this is my card. I'm sorry, you were on a slew. I didn't realize it. Sorry about that. I'm going to show you the, oh wait, now I'm going to put some gems on that. Let me see what gems I'm going to use. I don't know if I have anything with Strawberry Slush. It might be nice on it. These are the adhesive backed pearl trio. So I'm going to put 3 of these on it. I think they'll be nice on it. Why is the last one always the hardest one to put down? There you go. So there's my card. Here's the same card done without, I used the other side of the two-tone cardstock and I didn't sand it down. Let me put you down a little closer. I also didn't use this Strawberry Slush border in between. So which do you like? Card number A or card number B? And this is all going from a sketch. Okay, And Robin, oh, don't know how to pronounce that last name, but Messonheixzer, maybe? Y-E-R? Okay, so there's the card going from this sketch. I'm going to turn the camera around. Hold my chair over. I usually stand when I do the videos so that I can see if there's any comments or... Okay, so that's your card for this evening, using a sketch. I'm going to try to use, at least once a month, do a sketch and help you to kind of feel comfortable enough to do that yourselves. So if you have any questions or anything, just reach out to me and I will get back to you. Take care, everyone. Thank you for watching.